In the midst of Prohibition in 1928, Oshkosh bootlegger Edmund Slim Suda traveled to Chicago to purchase 1,800 gallons of alcohol from one of the Chicago syndicates. Here's Slim in a 1980 interview telling the story of his run to Chicago.
The old man says to me, he says, Phil can't come up. And we got to have some alcohol, he said. And he said, will you go down, Slim? And I said, what the hell, sure, yeah. So I said, sure, I'll go down. So, $2,000 in cash. And I had a white shirt on and Oshkosh big Osh overalls, and I jumped in that Hudson we had with that yellow stripe. Yeah. And down I goes. Well, we didn't know what overload springs were, or when they first started out, you know, on a car or trucks, overload spring. I went down with took the back seat out where you sit on, you know, throw that out, you know, and went down there. And when I got the closer I got to Chicago, I got the scareder I got, see? Because every day you pick up the paper, they're pumping somebody off down there. See? And I said, Jesus, I don't know if I should go through with this or not. And I had to go at the hotel to meet this guy, Morrison.
Morris Hotel?
Yeah, and I had to meet this guy, and so I said, geez, if I turn around, I'll be the laughing stock of Oshkosh, you know, amongst the bootleggers, you know, for turning around coming back. Geez, so I just, hell there. So in I went in, and when I got to the hotel and I inquired for Phil, for so-and-so, and I went up there, and I was shaking. They called up, I just fella here from Oshkosh, and they called him up, and sent him right up. He expected me, you know, he knew I was coming, see. And I knew the guy, because he used to come here every so often. He never drove, he always had somebody drive, and the guys all had gats, you know, I mean, they were tough bastards, these guys were, you know.
What was he wearing?
Gats, they had their guns, their sidearms, you know. I mean, they were tough, them guys were, let me tell you.
You're in the big time now, huh?
You come out of there with a white feet.
Yeah. I got in there and, good morning. He was in his bathroom, and here's a couple of these guys sitting there, you know, his henchmen, you know, the guys that drive for him, you know. Reading the paper, and, hi, good morning, Slim, good morning. Geez, I could hardly talk. You know, I was scared of him now.
And, you say this is in Milwaukee or
Chicago?
You're in Chicago.
Yeah. And Phil says, what's wrong, Slim? I said, geez, you know, I can put your turning around going back. I says, I'm scared. I says, why, there's nothing going to happen to you. I said, I just picked up the paper last night again, and I said, they knocked somebody off down here again, you know. He says, don't worry about it. What do you want to drink? I says, anything. He said to the fellow, give him some cognac. And I drank a bottle of cognac before we left. Never fazed me. Never fazed me at all. And well, finally, he says, where's your car, Slim? And I says, down below. I says, right in front of the hotel. And I gave him the keys. I says, the Hudson with the yellow stripe. So one of these fellows takes my keys, and away he goes. And so the phone rang. One guy gets up and he answers the phone, and he says, everything's ready. Well, so Phil is getting dressed. You know, in the meantime, he's getting dressed. And he says, all right, Slim. He says, let's go. So he gets on the elevator and gets down and walks out, and here's a big Lincoln sitting out in front, and this one guy is sitting there in the front. He says, get in the back, Slim. And we both got in the back, and I looked, and here's that old fiddle thing laying on the floor. You know, box. You know, and I said, Jesus, what rough company I'm in, you know, holy
musician, huh?
Jesus.
You can hear the tune, though.
Right. So we drove, and finally they slowed up. And I looked out of the window on my side, and pulling into a station, here is my car sitting in there. And he said, Slim, he says, your car's all checked. Oil is checked, tires are checked, the gas tank is full. He says, you get in now and go right straight home. He says, there's nobody going to bother you. He says, there's nobody bother you. Get that out of your head. He says, what the hell, there's nobody going to bother you. And I had 100 gallons, and I laid down $1,800 for 100 gallons of alcohol. That's what it costed. $18 a gallon. And I think when they got it back here, they sold it for, if you bought a gallon, I think you paid $25. So the guy made $7 on a gallon, you know, and I think if you bought 5 gallons, you got it for a couple dollars a gallon cheaper.
Yeah.
But I came back, and when I hit Wisconsin was I tickled.
Yeah.